Welcome back to the Netball World Youth Cup, and we're about to start the closing ceremony here at the University of Botswana Indoor Sports Centre. I hope you've recovered. We have just, from what was a superb final, New Zealand beating Australia in what was a most feisty contest. It's the first time New Zealand have won back-to-back competitions. So 9 days of quality netball as we're about to go through medal ceremony, see the teams for the final times and get our eyes on that trophy down on courtside. So if the opening ceremony was anything to go by, we're going to be treated to an absolute African special. And myself, Anita Navin, I'm joined in commentary with Alison Crode, and it's edge of the seat stuff today. That's been the definition of the netball, and now we're about to see what will be a fantastic conclusion to 9 days of netball. Credit to Botswana, the Botswana Netball Association. They have worked tirelessly, over 300 volunteers supporting 2 venues of netball, and the crowd, well, Alison, they've been special. Smiles, interest, passion, great to watch.
Yes, Nita, we've had a great party atmosphere throughout the last 9 days of netball. They've supported every team. We've had people coming in from the local community and getting behind whatever teams were playing. It's been a great atmosphere. It's been a great competition to be a part of, and today has been absolutely exhausting with all the fantastic netball we've had on display.
So if we just look back on the playoff games, it started with a very close encounter, Wales playing Trinidad and Tobago. That was close. Trinidad in the lead, seesaw between Wales and the Caribbean side. Wales stole the victory. That was an exciting game. We've then come through some good contests, seeing South Africa put up a strong fight against Jamaica earlier today, but most of all the final, well, it delivered. Just speaking to one of the Botswana Netball Association committee members, she was so proud that she can actually say she's watched live the match, the game between Australia and New Zealand. And as we begin to just finalise all of the arena for the final event, the closing ceremony, our umpires, they will form part of it, and they've serviced this competition so well. Big thank you, a big shout out to the umpires. You have been amazing, and we are so grateful that this competition has been so positively driven, and the umpires should take credit for that. So lots to look forward to. The crowd are in and dancing again, and they want to see this closing ceremony. You can stay in touch with us on Twitter, hashtag NWYC2017, and I'm going to let Alison thrill us with the African hashtag. What is it, Alison?
You can also keep in contact with us with hashtag Rabatsa.
Super. So those R's, Alison, they sound like the locals. They're impressed with your ability to give them the big shout out. They're in the crowd, they're waving, they're moving. Not so sure seats are needed for this, the closing ceremony. They're dancing and really enjoying the party.
That is definitely something we've been treated to throughout this 9 days. We've had some great dancing and cheering, not something you often see at some of the netball tournaments. So Botswana have definitely brought their own style and spice to this tournament.
Yes, so some of the events to look forward to. Well, a lot of you on Twitter asking if you would get to see the medal ceremony. That little girl, she will, I'm sure, wake up for it. Yes, we'll cover the medal ceremony. You'll also be able to find out the player of this, the inaugural Netball World Youth Cup. So the last person to take that title in Glasgow in 2013 was in fact an Australian, Kim Ravalian. So stay around. Who will this year's player of the World Youth Cup go to? Who will win it and who will be the standout person? And Alison, we've seen some great performances from a good number of individuals as this competition unfolds. The teams, they voted for players of the match through the rounds. An independent panel verified and chosen the player of the match in the top 8 games. So a stringent process, and what an accolade to leave with if you are going to be the player of the World Youth Cup 2017.
I think that would definitely be a hard decision as well, because we have seen some fantastic netball throughout this tournament. There's a number of players that have been absolutely amazing, and I can't wait to see a number of these move on to senior level in the near future for their respective countries, and we can say that we saw them here first.
So some of the standout performers, we've seen some great shooting from Loch Ness, South Africa, Ayaru, Uganda, Austin, Australia didn't quite manage it today. Player of the match in the final game, the gold medal game, was Jory, New Zealand. Think about the youngsters that we've seen through this competition. 17-year-old Williams from Jamaica. The hot shots from Fiji earning the top placing ever in the history of their game. So lots and lots of names have been branded around. Kahatoka, the captain, Fiji. Marshall from England. Ruella Buchanan, New Zealand. Anstis, Australia. Lots and lots more on our list. They're the ones that we've taken notes on and seen as we start to witness what is probably the closing ceremony in action.
We definitely have some of our happiest members of our crowd on the screen there from New Zealand. They're definitely leaving this tournament with a massive smile on their face with the win in the final. Let's hope they've got enough baggage allowance to take that trophy back with them.
Yes, if I were them, that would be hand luggage, and it would be on show all the way home. They've got a long flight, so it should be given a seat. And here we go, with the bands are coming out.
Closing ceremony concept today will hinge on the idea of hunting for something special or precious. In the context of this, the Netball World Youth Cup here in Gaborone, the precious item is the trophy. All 20 teams that qualified for this tournament have been hunting for that ultimate prize to be crowned champions.
So, looking ahead, you will no doubt enjoy what is coming up. So many exciting events will unfold in this, the closing ceremony, as we are about to begin. So the crowds are all in. They know it was a spectacular opening, so more in to view this, the final event of the Netball World Youth Cup in Gaborone, Botswana. So coming onto court, the local organising committee on behalf of the International Netball Federation, you see there carrying the flag. Credit to these individuals. They've been amazing. They've delivered an outstanding Netball World Youth Cup. Big waves from them. I said to one of them, "You must be so proud." She said she was, and it's been an unbelievable experience for her. I said, "What will she be doing tomorrow?" And she said, "Sleeping." So they've been busy, they've worked through the night, and I must say they've delivered a first-class experience. Oh, great sights there as these three will march out with the wonderful trophy that everyone has been playing for. We finally get to see it courtside, and coming onto the screen and the court, our ladies and gentlemen in red and some in black are fantastic volunteers who have just worked with such great enthusiasm, infectious smiles. A big thank you to the volunteers.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the officials. That is the technical officials and the match officials.
So the volunteers, so many of them, still coming through the door. We will see the technical officials following as just announced. So here comes the trophy. Great sight, Alison.
It's fantastic to see our Netball World Youth Cup trophy here that will be presented to the winner of this tournament throughout the closing ceremony as it makes its way courtside. The technical officials delayed. I don't think they realised just how many helpers actually are needed to run this tournament. They are still coming round the arena.
Still the volunteers pour out. It just shows how many people this competition has touched in the local area and city of Gaborone. So Team White, the umpires, the allocation panel mentors. Oh, proud to see all of them coming out there, carrying the flag of the International Netball Federation. You have delivered a fantastic show, and we are so proud of all of the umpires. Smiles, they're a team in themselves, and it's good to see them all out there. All the respective countries giving them a big round of applause. And then all of those individuals, the technical officials, the ones that have supported all of the games. And Alison, I just can't quite believe how many individuals have played a part so far in the World Youth Cup.
I think, as you can see it visually on screen and with all the volunteers, it goes to show just how much it takes to run a tournament as fabulous as this.
And as they all march on, somebody who masterminded this event, supported the development of netball in Africa, Liz Broomhead, she applauded every single volunteer that came out of the door. She has looked after them, trained them, worked with them over the last few years to ensure this competition was run successfully. Liz Broomhead, you must take a bow.
We now have the team starting to come out, starting with Zimbabwe, who managed to finish a fantastic 9th in this tournament. They look very pleased with themselves. Coaches, physios are with them as well. Next we have onto the arena floor is Wales. They had a fantastic game, as mentioned previously, to finish 13th in this tournament. A very close playoff with Trinidad and Tobago. They were definitely buzzing after that game. I saw a number of them, and here they still look very excited to be here and are lapping up that atmosphere. Some of the coaches there filming the experience. Next we have onto the floor is Uganda. They came 7th in this competition. Again, a fantastic experience for all of them. We saw some great displays of netball from a number of those players throughout the tournament, so that they were a very exciting team to see. One of them there, Iaru, fabulous shooter. Next, coming around the arena, we have Trinidad and Tobago. They lost out narrowly in the match we mentioned earlier against Wales, and they finished the tournament 14th overall. It's great to see so many of them having such a fabulous time here at the closing ceremony. Next we have Sri Lanka in their fabulous traditional dress. Definitely looking the best we've seen so far today, if I can pick a winner. They finished the competition in 19th place.
Please welcome South Africa.
We have a huge cheer for the next team out, South Africa. They had a great game earlier and finished the tournament in 6th position. Narrowly missing out in their game against Jamaica, but with a crowd that doesn't have far to travel, they've definitely had the loudest cheer so far today. Looking very smart in their green blazers.
Singapore.
The next team out here is Singapore. They finished this tournament in 18th position. Again, they're looking very happy to be here. What a great experience this is for all these youngsters, inspiring them to continue to play on.
Please welcome Scotland.
Next team out we have is Scotland. They have made 8th position in this tournament. We mentioned earlier today they went from 13th to 8th this year, and they will be very proud of their performance.
Yes, some standout performances from Scotland. Beth Goodwin, the shooter, she's put out a very strong performance in every game. at this competition, and impressed with the captain, Sutherland, the defender at the back. And there they come, all smiles. There's the guy in his kilt, and that's what we like to see, as Leslie MacDonald, Claire Brownie, the coaches proudly march out. Congratulations, Scotland. A well-deserved improvement in finishing place.
Next out we have Samoa. Again, looking lovely in their presentation attire. They finished 11th in this Netball World Youth Cup. Next out we have Northern Ireland. They finished 16th in this tournament.
And some standout performances from them. We witnessed McGee, she was a strong figure as a goal attack, and disappointed at times Northern Ireland were with their performance, but not without the spirit. And they're there, smiles. They'll take an awful lot back home from this competition.
Next out we have Malaysia. They finished 17th in this tournament. It's great to see them enjoying themselves on the competition floor.
Welcome, Jamaica.
Next out, we have Jamaica in their recognisable bright yellow tops. They finished this tournament in 5th. I'm sure they may be slightly disappointed with that, having had the last 2 previous tournament results of 3rd. But they thought hard in their competition today to come out with the 5th position.
Yes, the captain, Katie-Ann Dehaney, she's a strong figure for this team. Really impressed with the 17-year-old Williams, the goal attack for Jamaica.
Next out we have Grenada. They finished 20th in this tournament. It's a great learning experience for them. They have a number of young players on their team, and I'm sure we could possibly see a few of them in the future. A great shout out to Alexander from Grenada, who actually had a number of nominations from the opposition teams for player of the tournament. So great work by her. Next out, we have the Cook Islands. Great to see their attire. They've made a great effort with their dress there. I love the flowers that was customary we see from the Cook Islands, and they managed to finish 12th in this tournament. I know a few disappointing results for them, but again, a team with a number of really young performers, and I'm sure they're going to grow and continue to dominate.
Yes, Lassie, fine shooter.
We also like to mention for the Cook Islands, Iro, just like Alexander, had a number of nominations for player of the tournament from other opposition, so she had a really strong tournament for her. Next out we have Barbados. They again had a great performance, coming 15th in the tournament. Looking like they're enjoying themselves there on screen. We then have our team that came 4th in the competition, Fiji. They had a match-up against England today in the 3rd/4th playoff. England came through and won that, but Fiji have had their highest performance so far, and I'm sure they will be very happy with their 4th place finish.
And the highest placing for Fiji, they'll take an awful lot back, as they will be the next hosts of the competition in 2021.
Next on the floor we can see Team England. They came 3rd in this competition.
And we see Chiara Semple manages to come out on her crutches. We wish her well, and that's great that she leads the way. and they fought incredibly hard to try and make it through into the final, losing to Australia, playing a superb game of netball against Fiji today. And it's been a bit of a search for England. They've been out to find the unicorn, and there we see George Fisher giving a big wave and a big shout out to the crowd. She was a standout player of the match today up against Fiji.
Next, around the arena, we have Australia. We have just witnessed them put up a fantastic fight in the final, and they ended up, unfortunately, with a second place finish. I'm sure they'll be disappointed with that, but we saw some fantastic netball from them throughout the tournament.
So standout performers in there. Good solid pressure from Inchcliffe, the goal defence. Jamie Lee Price, phenomenal on the wing defence. And Glasgow couldn't deliver in the final today, but all of those 12 must take a lot of positives from this competition. We've really enjoyed watching Australia.
We have then had an absolutely amazing cheer there for the winners of this Netball World Youth Cup here in Gaborone. New Zealand have taken the court. I'm sure they'll be very pleased with their performances. We were very impressed throughout the tournament of their games. Definitely a number of standout players in there, isn't there, Anita?
Yes, we talked about Jory today, the strength at the back at goalkeeper, already a silver fern. Maturo, the young 16-year-old in the goal attack. The composure of Wilson, the shooter. All of them stand out today. A well-deserved gold medal to them. Kiri Wills, big smiles, big wave. She will no doubt be one happy coach.
We've just had another huge cheer there for the mascot of this tournament, making her way around. I'm sure that's not going to be the biggest cheer we're going to receive this evening. We still have one team that we're waiting for.
So we almost sense the volume lifting. Someone's turned it up in the arena in anticipation of the team to enter.
The host nation.
So you've witnessed it. This noise is electrifying as the home nation make their way onto court.
Here we have Botswana, as you can see and as you can hear. They had a fantastic tournament through the pool rounds. They just had slightly unlucky qualifiers and they ended up with a 10th place finish in the tournament. It's great to see how proud the audience are here, and the noise, I hope that you can get through to you just how loud it is in this arena.
So standout players, Dino in defence, David, the strong shooter, Marib, the goal attack, Hans, that strong leadership and captain. Big shout to Botswana. The home nation are incredibly proud of the performance as everyone claps them through and enjoying this closing ceremony.
And I can't wait to see a number of these players, as mentioned earlier, taking on into the senior squads or back again if they're young enough in the next World Youth Cup. We're definitely going to see a number of these names moving ahead in netball.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the closing ceremony of the Netball World Youth Cup Gaborone 2017. Botswana, our pride, your destination. The games have officially come to an end.
Ladies and gentlemen, the purpose of tonight is to congratulate and celebrate all the winners.
So our dignitaries make their way to the court, ready for this closing ceremony. Teams are all seated.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kapaloloping, Minister of Youth, Empowerment, Sport and Culture Development. Honorable Molly Rowe, the President of the International Netball Federation. Honorable Butuli Tireleto, Assistant Minister of Local Government and Rural Development, who's the patron of Botswana Netball Association. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Solirike Leting, Chairperson of Botswana Netball Sports Commission. Ms. Waini Kitty Bogidrao, President of Fiji Netball. Ms. Priska Bohadi, Chairperson of the Local Organizing Committee of the Netball World Youth Cup Gaborone 2017. Bagaitso Pula.
To join the BDF band, please welcome to the stage Gaborone Youth Singers for the rendition of the Botswana National Anthem.
So the band in position, the choir making their way onto the court.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem.
So the national anthem of Botswana plays. The passion in the crowd as that national anthem played was just incredible.
Ladies and gentlemen, the trophy that the teams have been battling out for the past 9 days. To deliver the trophy, please welcome the Botswana Police
This is
Service.
the Netball World Youth Cup trophy about to enter the arena. So, 4-man police escort to bring in this Netball World Youth Cup. So the trophy on the stand, proudly delivered. Proud for officers leaving the court, marching in fine style as they depart to the applause from the crowd.
Ladies and gentlemen, a big warm round of applause for the Botswana Defence Force Band. Thank you so much, Botswana Defence Force. You may exit the stage. Truly, truly humbled. Now, what a time to be alive right now in Botswana, the moment of truth. It's going to be an exciting one. I am super excited to be out here today. Wow, history has officially been made, Ms. GK. It's only just beginning. A very warm welcome to you if you're watching at home. My name is Lunga Andra Pizzi, and we are live from the UB Sports Arena.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Kumo Khwadira. I'm more than happy to be hosting this evening. Lunga Andre Piti. We need to do a bit of an exercise before we kickstart the ceremony.
Absolutely. I'm only just beginning to understand the importance of enjoying sport and hosting some of the most important times and marking history in our history book. So I think we're ready. Are you ready?
I think we're ready. 20 countries, 5 regions, 9 days of nothing but great netball. Ladies and gentlemen, together, hashtag.
I think you guys deserve a round of applause. Well done. Thank you so much for filling up tonight. You guys look absolutely amazing. Ms. GK, are you ready?
I think we're ready. Ladies and gentlemen, without wasting any time, please help me welcome the president of the International Netball Federation, Honorable Molly Rowan. A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
So, Right Honourable Molly Rowan, president of the International Netball Federation, makes her way to the stand.
Minister of Youth Empowerment, Sport and Culture Development, Honorable Tapela Olopeng, Honorable Ministers here present, Bona Patron, Honorable Botlogile Shiriletso, Members of Parliament here present, Members of the Diplomatic Corps, Permanent Secretaries and Captains of Industry here present, INF Board of Directors, Botswana Sports Commission Chairperson, Solirika Letseng and your Board of Directors, Bona President, Tebogo Lebotsa Sabeko and your committee, LOC Chairperson, Priska Mokadi and your committee, esteemed sponsors of the NWYC 2017, athletes, officials and volunteers, members of the media, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. All I can say is, wow, what an amazing tournament this has been. Firstly, let me congratulate the winners, New Zealand, and the runners-up. However, all of you players are winners for your countries. They should be proud of your performance, and I am sure each of you would have learned something to improve your game and something to share with other players when you return home. Netball World Youth Cup 2017 has been everything we could have wanted it to be, a brilliant showcase for a world-class sport. This success is due to the incredible hard work, dedication, and imagination of the Botswana Netball Association and the local organizing committee. A special mention must be made of the vital support of the government, and in particular of the Minister of Youth Empowerment, Sport and Culture Development, the Honorable Tapelo Olompeng, for his unwavering commitment since Botswana was awarded this event. Our teams have shown all the special qualities that netballers possess: competitive spirit, pride, passion, athleticism, determination, friendship, and sportsmanship. And what an example of this friendship and sportsmanship we saw when player Rochelle Thierry from the Cook Islands lifted her injured opponent directly from the court to her team bench. Yes, she deserves an applause. You are all such great role models for our sport. This tournament could not have taken place without the great army of volunteers who have given their time to making this event so special, full of warmth and African charm. Thank you to all you fans here in Gaborone who have been such excellent supporters, and to all the millions who have watched this event live as it has been streamed around the world. Thank you too to Seno, BTV and QTV, our digital partners, for enabling this to happen, and to all the sponsors who have supported this event. We now look forward to 2021 and our next World Youth Cup to be held in Suva, Fiji. We will be sad to leave Gaborone, but we leave with new friendships made and unforgettable memories. Botswana, you have been an amazing host. Thank you everyone who has made Netball World Youth Cup Thank you everyone who has made Netball World Youth Cup 2017 such a wonderful event. Thank you. And now, can I invite the Minister, the Honorable Minister, to come and accept a small token on behalf of the International Netball Federation.
So the Right Honourable Molly Roan delivers her closing speech as she's presented with a gift for the Minister, and she's just outlined what this event really means to Botswana, what it means to all of us in the big world netball family. Friendships are formed, people have played netball with passion, our players, and we've met some incredible people, and sport definitely draws individuals together. And Alison, you've met people from all over the world, and it's really been something special.
It's been amazing. Netball really does bring people together, but on and off court as well. So like you mentioned, we've managed to meet some fantastic people. We've spoke to a few people from the Cook Islands. They gave us a lift in when our bus was late. We went on a safari with some members of the Welsh family support team. I've met someone recently from Singapore, and we've had a conversation, and it's just everybody is here for the same reason and passionate about the same thing, and it just brings everybody together in a really good atmosphere.
Who did a magnificent job to determine the champions of 2017.
So the umpires from today's final are presented with a gift from the President the Right Honourable Molly Roan, and that's a great shot of those umpires for today. Kate Stevenson, Anzo Kemp and Alison Davies. Congratulations, ladies.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the player who played exceptionally well and consistently throughout the entire tournament to be awarded by Honourable Molly Roan. Please welcome, ladies and gentlemen, Jamie Lee Price, the best player of the tournament.
So the player of the tournament, that's handed to Jamie Lee Price from Australia. Remember, teams were voting in the earlier rounds for their opponents. Player of the match and an independent panel as well were working on the final placing games of 1st to 8. Congratulations, Jamie Lee Price. You've been an absolute strength for Australia. Couldn't quite deliver on the day, but there's a standout individual, one to look out for.
Ms. Priska Mokhadi, chairperson of the local organizing committee. Ms. Gaborone Sebiro, president of the Netball Association. Ms. Wainikiti Bogidaru, president of Fiji Netball, for the flag handover ceremony. Now, Ms. Mokhadi will hand over the Netball World Cup Youth Gaborone 2017 flag to Ms. Gaborone Sebiro.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, now the International Netball Federation flag will be received by Gaborone Sebiro, president of Botswana Netball Association, which she received 4 years ago as the host of the 2017 games, and now deliver to Honourable Molly Roan, the INF president. Molly Roan will now hand over the flag to Ms. Wainikiti Bogidrau, president of Fiji Netball, who are the next host of the Netball
the flag
World
is
Youth
passed
Cup
on.
in
Wonderful
2021.
sights.
A big round of applause for this beautiful ceremony.
Fiji 2021, the next host of the World Youth Cup.
Thank you so much. You may now take your seats. Ladies and gentlemen, Fiji is our next host in 2021. Welcome to Fiji in 2021.
Congratulations, Fiji. Now, it's always something so spectacular to see when women come together and work. So we would like to applaud you, Ms. Sebiro. You did a fantastic job. Sweat, tears, sleepless nights, and this is what you have brought to Botswana. Go ahead, Botswana, congratulate this powerful force. You are to be celebrated, and congratulations. Wow.
Now it's time for us to watch the video. Welcome to Fiji in 2021.
I know a place where happiness lives, where it waves out from every corner and floats across every face. Under blue skies and clear water, it wanders free. Happiness lives here, because here it's not hunted, not chased, or pursued. You simply come here, and happiness will find you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next host of the Netball World Youth Cup in 2021. Give it up for Fiji!
I can't wait to be there. Will you have your bikini on? Have you been working out?
I think it's quite obvious, don't you think?
I am telling you. By the way, Ms. G. Case is an advocate for netball. In a varsity, she was a pro at playing netball. I remember the opening ceremony, she was crying with pride and tears and says, I wish I wish I hadn't given up my netball dream, but it's always nice to see that there are those that came after me and took over. And she said, one day, I'm going to be like Mr. Bolebote. So watch out, Mr. Bolebote. She's coming for you. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to request the Botswana Police Service, who brought the trophy to the court, to kindly move it closer to the podiums where the champions will be crowned tonight.
I'm so excited.
So excited.
All right, may I now request the top 3 teams to take positions. Ladies and gentlemen, I am ready for the medals. Are you ready, Lungo?
I'm absolutely ready. It's been a long time coming. Sweat, tears, overdrive on the court, arguments between the teams. But tonight, it only comes down to one.
You know what excites me the most, though?
Yeah.
The one thing that's been very exciting about the tournament is the hashtag.
Hashtag?
Hashtag? Nah.
Nice. Everybody seems to remember it. All right. While everybody gets ready, ladies and gentlemen, it gives me a great honor to welcome to the podium the Minister of Youth Empowerment, Sport and Culture Development, Honorable Thapelo Lopeng, to deliver the keynote address for the closing ceremony. Honorable Lopeng.
So our teams, they move off. We're about to see them leave the arena, and just gives us chance to reflect back on today's show of netball. A fantastic final played out between New Zealand and Australia. Australia out into the early lead. New Zealand never faltered, and as mentioned, back-to-back titles for New Zealand. They won the World Cup in Sydney, followed by the win at the World Youth Cup. So the trophy moves itself for the medal ceremony, and Alison, the crowd, they've been amazing through 9 days, and they're watching, they're enjoying this fine display. They've witnessed a magical game of netball in the final, seeing Australia live up against New Zealand.
I definitely think we've had some people inspired by the netball that they've been able to witness, either through the online stream or live here at the arena, culminating in the final game. That was a fantastic display of netball. You forget that these players are under 21 age group. It was as good a netball as I've ever seen.
So Australia, the open level reign champions, but at the 21s, it's New Zealand who will take the back-to-back titles. Gold in Glasgow, and they reign as champions of the 2017 campaign. So England first up, Australia follow.
We would like to now welcome to the podium the Minister of Youth Empowerment, Sport and Culture Development, Honorable Tapelo Olavain, to deliver the keynote address to the closing ceremony. Honorable Tapelo Olavain.
Thank you very much, Directors of Ceremonies. Let me recognize the presence of Minister of Basic Education, Honorable Dr. Unity Dow, Assistant Minister of Youth Empowerment, Sport and Culture Development, Honorable Kefenza Muzwenile, Assistant Minister of Local Government, Rural Development, and Patron of Botswana Netball Association, Honorable Butugile Tshireletso, President of International Netball Federation, Honorable Molderone, Members of Parliament here present, Khosi Kholo Yabakwena, Khosi Kharisi Chele Waboraro, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Youth Empowerment, Sport and Culture Development, Re Kahoramokate and your staff, members of Diplomatic Corps and heads of missions, Chairman of Botswana National Sports Commission, Mr. Soleri Keletseng, and your board members, President of the African Netball and the Botswana Netball Association, Meteboho Lebotse Sebeho, and your team, leaders of sports, athletes, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, members of the press, Bahaitsu Dumela. Let me start by congratulating New Zealand for winning this tournament. So let's give them a big round of applause. Thank you very much. I feel greatly honored to be part of this auspicious occasion, marking the official closing of the Netball World Youth Cup 2017. Directors of ceremonies, let me begin my remarks by commending the President of Botswana Netball Association, Meteboho Lebotsa Sebeho, and her team for excellent work they put in successfully bidding for this World Cup to be held in Botswana, the first African country to host this coveted tournament. Their determination shows they have great passion in sport and great faith in their country. Their volunteerism and selflessness is the highest level of patriotism. In addition to the team, I also like to thank our national team for putting up such a great show. Let me also assure you that my ministry will do all it can to support these girls to actualize their dreams in sport. Secondly, I want to thank the International Netball Federation President, Honorable Moli, and her team for trusting us to host this prestigious sporting event. Madam President, we are grateful for the assistance and guidance the organization provided for us to host a successful World Cup. We have noted with humility that Botswana is the first African country to host the Netball World Cup. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, due to the magnitude of this World Cup, preparations leading to the games were not a walk in the park. There were challenges, but we overcame them through hard work and collaboration. My ministry worked with the Botswana National Sports Commission, the local organizing committee, the Botswana Netball Association, and the private sector to deliver a successful and memorable World Cup. We appreciate the sponsorship that's poured in from the private sector. This was a recognition of the fact that government cannot afford to host events of this magnitude on its own. Director of Ceremonies, The lessons learned in the preparations and hosting of the Netball World Cup 2017 will go a long way in helping Botswana to host events even greater scale. Madam President, the World Cup has indeed demonstrated that we are one big family that is bound together by sport, which is the lifeblood that runs through all of us. We know the great economic values of sport, which is why we are ready to welcome you back into the country to help our girls to become world stars. Now to you athletes, I want to assure you that you are all winners because you earned a place into this World Cup through hard work. I urge you to continue as sport ambassadors of your respective countries, as well as ambassadors of girls and women in sport. You should never succumb to cheating, doping, and match fixing. What you have displayed to the world is God-given gift being talent, and you don't have to enhance it. The only way of trying to enhance this talent is through training, through discipline, and self-respect. Director of Ceremonies, I cannot end my remarks without thanking our strategic partners. Let me start with volunteers. Volunteers, thank you very much. You have done so well, and without you, we wouldn't have had such a great tournament. To officials at your different levels, technical and administration, your duty is to continue to mentor these young ladies. Make sure that you advise them and you guide them accordingly so that they can focus and be the best stars in this code. Bahesu, let me also thank the media. The media, without you, the world wouldn't have known what is happening in Botswana. We had millions of people watching this tournament online. Thank you to you. You are such a big partner in this tournament. And to all partners, I wish to encourage you to continue with that selfless spirit of doing less for yourselves and more for other people. Distinguished guests, as I conclude my remarks, I hope and believe that our guests from all over the world had a fantastic stay in Gaborone and have indeed enjoyed the World Cup. I wish you all safe journey back home, and I wish to remind you that we will always be your home away from your home. You are welcome to visit this country anytime you wish to do so. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for your great attention, and may God bless you. Thank you very much. Pula! 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 Let me kindly invite Honorable Molly Rowan to come and receive a token of appreciation.
I can almost see you becoming a president of some sort of segment within the Netball committee.
I receive.
Hallelujah. Fire.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've come to this very special point to help Botswana National Sports Commission Chairman to award the bronze medals. Please help me welcome the Netball national team player, Francina Iman. A round of applause, please. And now we welcome PNSC Chair, Mr. Solirike Letsing, as he comes to the stage. A round of applause, please.
So, and on to the presentation of medals, commencing first with England, the bronze medalists.
Ladies and gentlemen, a big warm round of applause for England! Having the time of her life. Well done, my lovely.
Well done, darlings. And I think she'll invite us for tea some other day.
Congratulations and well done to England. You put on a very, very strong game. Another warm round of applause, Botswana. They deserve to be on top of the podium. Now I would like to invite to hand over the silver medals, Member Tirelezo, and to assist Member Tirelezo, the national team captain, Meposhia Rasikumba.
Congratulations to Australia, ladies and gentlemen. Please give them a huge round of applause.
Re a leboga Mme Matshireletso, Assistant Minister of Local Government and Rural Development. What a very, very proud moment. I can't even begin to describe this. It's a beautiful feeling tonight.
Congratulations once again to Australia. Now, Lungo, you know in life,
Yes.
And before we announce the winner, as they announce, I'd like all of us to celebrate the winners. Do we have an agreement?
I absolutely agree with you. Mo Botswana, ha ngwana ira tiro e ntle, kgotsa mogolo a ira tiro e ntle, wa etlediwa.
Wa mo galaletsa.
Yaanong Batswana bomme, re kopa megolo kwane.
That's more like it. Ladies and gentlemen, to help Honorable Olopeng with the awarding of the gold medals, please help welcome the Netball national team player, Francina Iman, once again. It is my single honor to call upon the Minister of Youth Development, Sport and Culture Development, Honorable Tapelo Olopeng, pardon me, to award the champions. Baholo ba me habana ba hiwa di tlankana tsa bone. Te kopa megolo kwane le melodi. Give it up, ladies and gentlemen, for New Zealand, the champion. We can do better than that, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, the champions, New Zealand! A big congratulations, New Zealand, for that absolute job. Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Please give a round of applause for England, Australia, and our champions, New Zealand.
Now may we kindly rise to honor New Zealand for the national anthem.
Congratulations to New Zealand!
And the world champions on their podium. Congratulations, New Zealand. A very proud moment for them.
We've been rehearsing this the whole week. It's about to be absolutely phenomenal, right? Please welcome the board president, Mr. Board.
So Kiri Wills, big smiles, a proud coach. And Molly Roan makes her way over to the Netball World Youth Cup trophy.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's a moment of truth. Now, if you are a beautiful, independent woman, make sure you hold on to your weave.
Yes.
Because what's about to happen is absolutely splendid.
Sokolik Beatson to receive the trophy from the Right Honourable Molly Roan, the President of the International Netball Federation. What a proud moment. Big congratulations, New Zealand, standing out there as world champions. Fantastic display of netball from them today. Champions, New Zealand. Pretty amazing sights. Glitzy performance all round from this. The team who've put together the closing and the medal ceremony. Big congratulations, New Zealand.
That's more like it.
Congratulations, England. Congratulations, Australia. And congratulations, New Zealand. You can go ahead and take your seats. It's a big, big moment. I think it's so emotional. I can't even begin to describe it. It's too much. I can't handle it.
For the very first time, the first country in Africa to host the World Cup. I'm more than excited, Luke.
The Reabatao theme song 2017 will usher them off the courts. Congratulations once again.
So that concludes the medal ceremony. New Zealand just taking part in some photographs as part of the formalities. What a performance. Great to see. England, bronze medalists, silver going to Australia, and our world champions, gold medalists, New Zealand. Big congratulations. Well deserved as Molly Roan leaves the New Zealand squad to celebrate. And there is the closing ceremony to come, a fine display. Don't go anywhere, that is just the end of the medal ceremony. There is more to come to conclude this, the inaugural Netball World Youth Cup in Gaborone, Botswana, as we see New Zealand taking their lap of honour, wowing the crowds. What it must feel like to be on top of the netball world. Congratulations, New Zealand. Sokolik Beatson, a proud captain. Kiri Wills, the head coach, she will be firing after that performance and come back after a shaky start from her squad of players.
Ladies and gentlemen, get ready.
Our dignitaries looking on, enjoying New Zealand as they proudly march round, showing off their trophy. Big congratulations. Confetti all over them, and look at that, smiles all round.
Special performance for everybody. Thank you very much. Please do not leave. Kindly remain seated as we have a special surprise for you. Thank you very much.
Yes, kissing the trophy, there she is. Nice little selfie. So the Right Honourable Molly Roan returns to her seat to view what will be a magical performance out on the court to close off this inaugural Netball World Youth Cup.
Day in and day out, I'm doing the most from the team all over to Copello. Victory shall come.
As mentioned previously, the concept of this close-in ceremony hinges on the idea of hunting for something precious. So for the idea of this Netball World Youth Cup, it's the idea of the 20 teams hunting for the trophy, which we've just seen presented there to New Zealand. The indigenous first people of Botswana, the so-called Bushmen, are nomadic hunter-gatherers who coexist harmoniously with nature. Their way of hunting is used here to inform the narrative. We're about to be treated to some Sutsubi dancing, which can be used for healing, hunting and celebration. So I think today it's definitely used for celebration. This is, we've just witnessed the Botswana prayer there for rain. It's part of their culture. So this dance is executed through quick rhythmic movements, as you can see, of their feet. And they have shakers tied around their legs to produce some fantastic noises as they dance around. Dancers are being joined here by a music choir who are going to present some Marabi songs alongside the dancing. The choir out on the floor now will showcase Botswana's costumes that they use for traditional ceremonies, like when families meet. We've just witnessed there the Hosanna dance. And now we have the Marabi dancing and singing. This Gaborone youth singers, they've won gold in the annual President's Day competition, beating many choirs across Botswana. They've also won a number of regional competitions, beating choirs from South Africa, Swaziland and Lesotho. Accompanied by the mascot of the Netball World Youth Cup here in Gaborone.
batudano balabo.
Best sitting cane player in the country, Mogwitsi Skit Omo, and the sitikan is a thumb piano, and it's a unique indigenous Botswana instrument. An ostrich that has now taken to the stage. As we mentioned previously, this closing ceremony is based on the theme of hunting, and this tournament is all about hunting for the trophy. I hope New Zealand realise that they've now got their trophy.
Ladies and gentlemen, proudly BW production, it's a BW ensemble. Please give them another warm round of applause. Thank you so much for that entertainment right here. We love seeing our people do what they love, right? You did everything from a netball player to a traditional dancer to skating. What's next?
Well, look, for the past 9 days, it's been all about tears, happiness, and everything else.
Yep.
That one country was able to unite 20 more countries
well done to you, Botswana. Give Botswana and everybody else a round of applause. Now, before we say goodnight, I think it's only appropriate that we acknowledge all the other teams that were present here today and during the 9 days. I would like to start off with Zimbabwe. Thank you for starting Zimbabwe. Wales, Uganda, Trinidad and Tobago, Sri Lanka, South Africa, Singapore, Scotland, Samoa, Northern Ireland, and Malaysia. Terima kasih. All right, cool. And how do you say I'm hungry? I'm not gonna let a food do.
I don't know about the hunger part.
And what do you call a female in Malayan?
A female in Bahasa Melayu is perempuan.
Perempuan.
Perempuan, yes.
Are you sure you're not making these up, girl?
I went to Malaysia for 10,000 years.
Hello.
All right, moving right along, we'd like to thank Jamaica, Grenada, Cook Islands, Barbados. Thank you very much for joining us. Fiji, the next host in 2021. Australia, England, and the champions, New Zealand.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of the show. I think it's been a fantastic rundown to what has become possibly the best moment in Botswana history in terms of sports. We came, we saw, we conquered, and to all the committee and everybody that put together such a phenomenal introduction to showcasing what Botswana has, we applaud you.
I think we did really well. And the hashtag obviously does not have to die because it's over, right? Hashtag Ramasa. Thank you so much for joining us. It's been a great night. My name is Kumo Kwadira, and it's been an honor hosting with you tonight.
And my name is Lunga Andropisi, a.k.a. King.
Hey. Good night,
you know the
ladies
dealio.
and gentlemen.
Thank you so much. Travel safe. Good night. Up until 2021. See you in Fiji. Cheers.
So our court presentation team finish. We are closing this event, the Netball World Youth Cup, brought to you from the African continent for the first time. It's been an enormous 9 days of netball. We see New Zealand crowned champions in what was a fierce and feisty contest against Australia. The commentary team, well, we've enjoyed connecting with you on the live stream, a partnership brought to you by Botswana Television and QTV Sports. We've connected with way over 2 million. And if that's anything to go by, netball is firmly on the map. As we see our teams depart, I'm sure you will also appreciate the efforts of the volunteering team behind this immense event from the University of Botswana Indoor Sports Centre. It's bye from us in commentary. We've enjoyed your company over the last 9 days, and I'm sure you'll be back watching more netball very soon. Good night and congratulations, New Zealand, world champions.